Let's take you to QwaQwa in the Free State, where ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will lead his party's door-to-door elections campaign today. Our reporter, Junior Kumala, is covering the story and joins me now. Junior, good to speak to you today. Do you have an idea of what the people of QwaQwa are expecting from ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa?
Indeed, we spoke to the people of QwaQwa earlier on. We spoke to two young people who were just talking about some of the challenges that they are actually facing. They spoke about unemployment. We know that the Free State has about 37% unemployment. They also spoke about the lack of electricity. They spoke about challenges with water supply as well. So those are some of the things that they expect the president to actually address. But we do have with us the ANC National Spokesperson Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri. I'll just throw that question at her. Mahlengi, we spoke to some young people and they were talking about wanting to hear the president speak about electricity, unemployment, how he's going to deal with that. What's the expectation from the president? What is he going to talk about today?
I'm certain that the president, of course, I cannot over-speculate, but I'm certain that he will cover matters related to service delivery in the Free State, and I'm certain that his message will also be localized. Earlier on this morning, he was briefed by the provincial leadership about measures that are being put in place to rapidly respond to some of the service delivery challenges that you have mentioned. So I'm certain that part of that briefing was for the purposes of him socializing his message with the people of the Eastern Free State, Maluti Phofung in particular, and in and around QwaQwa and Putadi Chaba. So I'm certain that that is certainly going to happen.
Thank you so much, Mahlengi. I just want to show you, Hugo, the numbers of people that have come here in attendance. The stadium is packed to the brim. They are all waiting for the president to walk in. He's going to be walking in anytime now. As you see, this section has been set aside for the elderly to just sit here under the shade as they await to listen to the president addressing some of those challenges that are actually faced by the people of the Free State, Hugo.
Junior, we talked briefly about young people and whether or not the ANC president is likely to address those issues. Do we have a strong contingent of young people that are present from what you can see?
Indeed, Hugo, as my colleague Usenzo Mahlobo is showing you right now, there's a lot of young people who've actually filled up this stage. Some of them not even of voting age. They're just here excited to see the president of the country. We know that yesterday he was actually celebrating the 30 years of independence. And he was very candid about some of the challenges that still remain. Here in Maluti Apofong, we do have regions such as QwaQwa, we do have places such as Putadi Chaba, where this stadium is actually located. And some of the challenges that these people face are the lack of electricity. In 2022, actually, there was a period of about 2 weeks where this area of Putadi Chaba and QwaQwa did not have electricity. And those are some of the challenges that these people have actually expressed as concerns. Earlier on, when we were just recording some of the shots that we are taking here, there were people that were carrying placards that were saying no jobs, no votes to the ANC. Yes, they were still wearing ANC t-shirts, but they were saying that if the ANC does not fix these challenges that we are currently facing, then we will not vote for the ANC. We know that the ANC has actually lost a lot of electoral support here. In 2021, during those local government elections, the ANC actually managed to garner only 50.1% of the votes because of those service delivery challenges. But also the ANC has lost a great heavyweight in this province, which is Ace Mahashule. We know that he was expelled by the party because of the corruption allegations against him. So he had been the chairperson, the longest serving ANC chairperson. He had served the ANC from 1998 until 2018. So that's one individual, one leader that the ANC has actually lost in this province. So it's going to be a challenge as the ANC does continue its campaign here, Hugo.
Junior, you talk about a placard that bears the inscription, no jobs, no votes. ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa has roughly a month to address some of those issues. Is there expectation that the issues that the people of QwaQwa will provide or will bring across to the ANC president today will be addressed in the next sort of 30 days?
We do know know that the Free State Premier, QwaQwa, actually during his State of the Province address last month, he did announce that a lot of money had put aside to addressing unemployment, also to addressing the issue of the roads here in the Free State. I think he put aside about 250 million just to address the issue of roads here in QwaQwa in particular. So some of those issues are already being attended to. Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri, when we spoke to her earlier, said that the provincial leadership was actually caucusing with the president, telling them that some of the issues that they are already addressing, so that when he does address the stadium with those people that were carrying those placards, he can tell them some of the measures that have already been put in place with those about 30 days left before those crucial elections.
And that's our Junior Kumala coming to us from the Free State, ahead of ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa speaking to the people of QwaQwa. We will cross back to that as the day progresses.